And we are going to go ahead and get started with our Herbalife Opportunity meeting for Thursday, January 19th.
A lot of people out there, they want something like better health. Okay, they want to lose weight or they want to be healthier and make that change. But we all know it's not easy to do it on your own. And so what we found is, we bring people together and get people excited about being healthy, get people excited about working out, and get people excited about nutrition. When you have people with the same goals come together like that, people get amazing results and you see things that you wouldn't normally see.
It's working with the customers and helping them reach their goal. It's just amazing because you get so much passion back from the people.
Having a healthy, active lifestyle, that's what it's all about. Just make a big difference in one person, that will change a whole family.
Me encanta atender a mis clientes, a ayudarles a que tengan mejores hábitos alimenticios para que vivan una vida saludable.
What they do here is they coach you. And it's not my coach that is amazing. It's every coach here is amazing.
So you don't quit. Where before I was trying to go it alone, basically. And here, no, it's a team.
I still need that hand-holding, and I think the club provides that. If this club would go away, I'd be a little bit lost.
Diana calls me a lot. She sent me pictures with the upcoming big times or the big dance. Are you coming? Oh, I don't know. I have the kids come with the kids. They can play. They can have fun.
It feels like a family here. It really feels comforting, reassuring, and the motivation they give you is really awesome.
I have such a life. I feel happy. I feel energetic. For the first week, I lost 5 pounds.
I came in here, I was 345 pounds, down to 309.
Started at 81, and right now I'm at 176.
My first week, I was surprised. I lost 5 pounds.
I've lost 17 pounds. I've lost 75 pounds.
To be able to get out there and do my job better, I needed that energy. I needed to have that weight loss. I needed this transformation.
But I could show up like almost all the time, sometimes 2-3 times a day, just for the environment, just to be able to meet people or just to hold a conversation. It's almost like the TV show Cheers. Everyone knows your name.
This is our incredible nutrition club in Pleasant Hill, California.
My name is Sean from Montreal. Welcome to my nutrition club.
I really adore my nutrition club.
Es mi club de nutrición. Estamos ya aquí 5 años. Yo estoy localizado en la ciudad de Miami Gardens. Acá en este club atiendo más de 100 personas todos los días.
Tenemos alrededor de 15 o 20 personas diariamente.
I have helped 45 people here in our club every day.
So this is our nutrition club. We're serving 7 to 8 members a day.
Hey, welcome to our nutrition club here in Oro Valley, Arizona.
Well, we currently welcome anywhere from 50 to 60 members every single day.
Hi, my name's Nick and welcome to our nutrition club. Let's go on in and see what's happening.
Welcome everybody to our Thursday night Herbalife Opportunity meeting. My name is Summer Vanny, and I am coming to you from Leesburg, Virginia. I am your MC tonight. Hi, Linda. Okay. And what I'm going to be doing is first and foremost, first of all, what I showed you at the beginning was the nutrition clubs that we have all over. Yeah, I did mute everybody. Everybody's muted. Nutrition clubs that are worldwide, nationally, are great support centers that utilize the Herbalife nutrition products. So we kind of do the same thing, but you're lucky enough tonight, if you are new to this call, new to this group, and just listening in, we do our support system from home. So we do it by way of the internet. We do it by way of creating groups within social media to give you the support that you need to reach your wellness goals, to give you information about the products, to give you information about what healthy, clean, protein-based eating really is. So tonight we have an amazing guest on. She's going to share her story. Her name is Arlene Carbone Brown, and she is down 70 pounds, but more importantly, at 60 years young, she's going to share, how she sees her future and how she really is a renewed person because of this opportunity that she was given just a couple of years ago. And she pays it forward like nobody's business. She's all love. I'm going to give her the mic in just a sec. The last 3 items are just going to be some shares from 3 other individuals who have also gotten great results with the #1 nutrition company's products, and excited to get going here. So Auntie, take it away. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Thank you for that introduction, Summer. It's so exciting. I love watching that video from the Herbalife site about the Nutrition Club, because I love whenever I see people coming together with a common purpose to help one another. That just gets me excited no matter what. And it's really exciting to be able to see the faces that are on this HOM, Herbalife Opportunity Meeting, because this is like a virtual family meeting to me, because I feel like even through this meeting, we touch each other's lives and we get in touch in a way that when people can't walk into a club, you can walk right into this right here and you can learn about one another. So I am always thrilled to share my story, because I really believe from the bottom of my heart that when you have a story, it's a gift that was given to you and it's meant for you to give it to the world. So everybody on here, think about your story, because your story isn't yours to keep. You got to give it away to other people, and I'm always excited to be able to do that. So I'll start with this slide right here, this story. The picture, the face pictures on the left, that picture, if you can see that there's a head kind of touching mine, that is the first day that I would have gotten into talking about a nutrition plan. Didn't have the products yet, so it wasn't the day that I started, but that's Christy Burnham's head there, my niece. And I went down to see her because for the, I don't even know, millionth time, as I sometimes will share that I used to call myself the unsuccessful, overweight dieter of the decades. Literally, it was like 1968 or 1969, probably, when I identified that I was fat, because up until that point, I didn't really think about being fat. I was just a happy kid, a happy kid in a family that ate well. Right? And so I didn't really think about being fat, until those middle school years. And then in high school, did a few things about it, but I was always an athlete. I was a 3-season athlete in high school. I did some athletics in college. I was never a sit on the couch kind of person who just got big. So, I fought weight, had some success in my 20s getting it off, but anytime I ever lost weight before, and when I say success, wasn't real success, because it really had to do with a mindset of restriction, as opposed to the mindset that we have here, which is always growth oriented. How can I get better at every aspect of my life, and how can I take care of my physical health and take control of my physical health? So it was calorie restriction, over exercising. That worked for a little bit, right? And so I went through those waves of like gaining, losing. And I always say when I would gain the weight back, those pounds would invite their friends with them, right? Can anybody relate to that? You lose this many, but then they come back with their friends. So after going through those cycles, I had heard that, about Herbalife that Christy was doing it. Didn't really know what it was. And when I went for the first time, I was like, wait a minute. I don't really drink calories, so I don't do shakes. And so Christy said something like this, Auntie, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? And I, of course, said, well, ice cream is food. So you can make me any flavor. Had my first shake, it was game over. I can have 2 of these a day. Really? I can eat that much? Really? And I said, well, I think I'm going to end up gaining weight, because that's more calories, because that was the only mindset that I had. That's more calories than what I normally would eat when I'm, quote, dieting. She said to me, oh, no, well, I don't know, Auntie. It works for everybody else. Look at all these results. And I'm thinking in my head, those people are a lot younger than me, though. I don't know if this can work for me. But I was at the point where I needed to do something. And without getting into the whole story, I went into a period where I was actually going to be having less physical activity. I was caring for my mom in end-of-life stages, and I took a leave of absence from work to care for her. So I was now, instead of a teacher who's moving around all the time, in a 1-bedroom apartment. I give you that background to say that all I did was follow the nutrition plan. I just did it, because I just locked in and decided I don't know what else. I'm going to do this. And even though my activity level actually went down, the weight was still coming off. And that's when I said, this is really different. There's something to this whole thing called cellular nutrition and nutrition absorption. So the difference was that for the first time in a weight loss journey, I was actually giving my body the nutrients that it needed. And I wasn't sitting around counting calories, points, or none of that. I did the lean meal, 2 protein-based snacks, 2 shakes, an extra protein-based snack on the days that I was able to get a workout in, and or if I was up late having to do some extra care, I didn't get hungry. Stayed ahead of hunger with that great protein. So that picture that's on the right, in the red, my wonderful coach, Christy Burnham, if only I had been better at the beginning, I would have had better pictures. But I didn't think I was, I didn't want the pictures. I didn't want to get on the scale. I didn't really care about the numbers. I wanted to fit back in my clothes. So when I actually took that picture in the red shirt, I was almost, can you see in the pants underneath that red shirt? They're almost buttoned. So I was actually kind of proud taking that picture, but then, because that was already some results. So that's the first kind of 90-day result picture, but that is not my start weight in that red shirt, okay? So that picture, and then this was about 90 days later, it was about 3 months, because I remember when I was home there, and then the other picture there is later in at my mother's apartment. I caught myself in the mirror, and that phrase that says you can't see yourself.
Okay.
I didn't even.
Wait, Auntie, you're muted. Wait, Auntie, unmute yourself.
Okay, so in the red, is that good now? So the picture in the red, it's about approximately 90 days later. I'd already gotten results in that red shirt. And then I caught myself, literally a glimpse of myself in the mirror almost by accident. And I said, oh, this is what my coach meant about getting pictures. I think I'll snap this picture and send it to her. And she freaked out and was like, put this side by side together. And so there it was. That's my real first before and after picture, kind of. But you can, my face in the other picture, I think, tells the whole story. So if you want to go to the next slide, Summer, this is just, for me to be 60 years old and be in a public bathroom and go, wait a minute, still, is that me? It's not really all about the external, but when you feel this good and you know that you look good, you really do present the whole you to the world so much easier. Okay, and I'm a teacher, so I'm used to giving and pouring out. But man, there's nothing like it when you feel as good as, and I think that's what those pictures express. Really, I hope what you see there is like that. It's just so easy to pour everything out from the inside when you feel great and you look great. So I hope that's what you see in those pictures there. My favorite products, if you want to go on to that slide, Summer. My favorite products, I can't see me. Can you see me with these things that I'm holding up in my little box? Or do you just see the slides? Okay, well, the skin line, obviously, all of it, I use every last bit of the skin line. The Collagen Beauty Booster is delicious and, takes care of that skin. I mean, I'm turning 61. I think my skin is the bomb, not bragging, just saying. The Prepare, I use that Prepare. If some of you have seen the video that I did, I actually use the Prepare. Definitely always it's a pre-workout. I don't go to the gym without that Prepare. I have been up since 4:30 this morning, and I just finished doing a cycle class and a little bit of workout, and then got home to get on this call. And thanks to that Prepare, and I took it before I left school, so I was ready to go when I got to the gym. And then before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to take that Restore for the muscle recovery. And I also use the joint support as well, but that Restore is amazing, anti-inflammatory. It helps the muscles bounce back after that. So someone who is 60 years old who's doing some work at the gym, I don't have, Ashley, love Restore. Okay, it's great. You probably can't see me, but what I'm holding over here is the entire digestive line. I didn't send Summer a picture, but my story also is one of extremely poor digestion. I had a history of going to the bathroom. Yeah, this is Herbalife, we talk poop. So I would maybe go 3 times a week. If I went a 4th time, a 5th time would be like amazing. A week, okay? So there were days that I would rack up one after the other where I didn't go to the bathroom. Just getting on the products, and even before I was on the full digestive line, I had relief in that area. And I now to this day use the entire digestive line, and then quarterly do one of the 21-day cleanses. It's not a messy cleanse. You take a tablet at night, tablets in the morning, renew, refresh, whatever it's called, the restore and balancing program. They gave it a different name, but it is the bomb. 2 tablets at night, two in the morning, and you get that quarterly cleansing that is just fabulous for you. You want to go to the picture of the girls. Okay, I'm going to get through this without crying. This is my these are two of my children. And if some of you may know the whole story about me. If you want to know the full story about how this blended family came to be, I'd love to share it. But for the purpose of this call, what I want you to see is the difference over time. And, you know, when people say to me, you know, when you're talking to people and we get very excited, I always say to people, look, I'm really enthusiastic, but I'm not pushy, right? But I'm always available because I love sharing my story, other people's stories, to help people out with whatever their personal goals are. But when people go, yeah, but, they cannot yeah, but me. All I have to do is cue up that picture and go, I'm a mom, these are my children. Really, it can't tell me anything because we've literally lost one of us. Now that April 2014 is not any of our starting weights, but I show you this to show again that in April 2014, I pretty much thought I was done. You can see the difference there, and you can certainly see the difference in Randy LaBelle as well, and their before and after on the radar. Amazing. So nobody can tell me anything. The family got healthy. I'm so grateful for this company for that and the way we've changed our lives. Let me go on to the next slide, Sam. And this one right here, the reason I like this picture, besides the fact that, of course, you know, LaBelle is in there and I love her to pieces, is that we took that picture in 2014, which is when LaBelle, which most of you on the call probably know LaBelle, when she started it. She said, okay, it was working for you, it was working for me, it was working for Randy, let me take a look at this. And so a year later, we were in the gym together. Now that picture of me on the left, that's me with my weight loss. That's me saying, I've arrived, man, I can't believe I got back to quote this. And actually I was lower than I had probably ever been in that picture, right, in terms of my weight. A year later, that is the picture 2015. So we took it to take the picture of LaBelle. You see me pointing at her with my thumb. And when I looked at the picture, my weight is not that different from the picture on the left and the picture on the right. So when we talk about non-scale victories and the internal changes and the fact that you can build lean muscle, even at the age of 60, you can see the difference in my body over the course of the year by doing what? 20% fitness, 80% nutrition, the basic plan, living life also, you know, if I'm going out to dinner, it's a holiday, having little things, okay, I lived that year. And that's because I stayed on that core nutrition because it's like buying groceries for me. That's what happened to me in a year. I was not on a diet. Amazing. So next picture. And this one tells you that dieting is out and eating healthy is in. I have to say I mastered the Herba cake. You'll see if you're a part of the group, and if you're not, if you're new on the call, you can message your coach. I post these kind of recipes. It's a basic recipe, and then you just have fun with it with all the insane flavors that we have to make both the cake with and to change up that the icing, as most of you know, is the Greek yogurt. So these here, a 1-inch slice of these, even an 1.5-inch slice of these cakes is a legit protein-based snack. Legit protein-based snack. Now, on some of them, I love the one over here. That was actually my first one. I made it for Ashley's birthday. It just isn't written on yet. That's actually our vanilla almond protein bars sliced to make the decoration on that one. That one was off the chain. That one was really delicious. So you can do fruit staying on plan, and then the other little treats that are on it, know that that extra sugar is not on a weight loss plan, but it is on a living plan, right? Okay, so is that it? Oh, the next one. The next slide here. What these slides say to me is the family that you create. So I'm blessed to have some of my own family in here, right? My daughters, my niece, right? And now I have another niece who's coming into the business. But what you create, this whole creating this family and watching these lives get connected. You know, I always say in weight loss and in anything else, you'll let yourself down before you'll let someone else down. Most of us are like that, right? And certainly people would plug into a call like this tonight. You are probably like that. But when you hook yourself in with this community that will love on you, grow with you, love you enough to even help you in your growth areas, and just be open to that, so that you can turn a corner. Because we all have a corner to turn, whether it's with the weight loss, whether it's if you choose to do the business, so that you can grow and grow into the business. And I love it because I'm 60 years old, but whatever years I have left, I hope to always be surrounded by people who love me enough to help me grow. And that's what we're all about here. And that's what helps us take the weight off, because that weight isn't just calories and food. It's attached to all the things we didn't grow through. So that loving and growing through is so critical, and it's such a piece of this, and it's a safe and loving community where you can do that. And the next pictures are just me showing off, so you can show those. This is recognition within the company. It's another thing that keeps you plugged in, because whether it's your weight loss or whether it's business that you're involved in, if you choose to do the business and pay this opportunity forward to other people, you will get recognized every step of the way. And I don't care how humble you want to say you are. I consider myself a pretty humble person. Recognition. We don't do it for the recognition, but boy, it feels really good. And you get to do it to and for other people, and that feels really good. So that was really fun. And that one in the pink hat there, I love that picture because that victory sign right there, the two, that's actually Christy's arm on the night that she became at the same event. It was extravaganza last year. And I don't know how it happened, but this 60-year-old lady got asked, I'm not a dancer, to dance on stage because they needed people who were over 40 to be in this number. So I got to do this in front of 18,000 people. Talk about a growth opportunity. And Marianne actually caught that picture, and she's in her 40s too. And I'm just saying, look at our skin. Come on. Get those skin products are crazy. And of course, the pinning was the Active World team. And I know some of the team that's directly my success team is on here, and I love them to death. And that other picture was at the LDW this October. And to me, what that picture says is, man, to be among that group of powerful women and to be able to be associated with them and learn from them, locking arms is what that picture says. That's what we do. And those last pictures I think you have there, Summer, is the slides of, this is just current. And again, this was a summer vacation. I never went in a bathroom and wanted to take a picture of myself, but I was like, hey, and look, I had a little bicep pop in there. Now Show is giving me workouts twice a week. Show, I'm doing them. I'm gonna have that be a before picture and then show you a new bicep there. And that other picture was taken just the other day at the gym. If you saw the post that I did, 2016 was a growth year for me. I had a lot of things that I had to go that were physical, but again, because I was on this great nutrition, nobody can tell me anything. Having been presented with the same challenges that I had this year, any other time in my life, I got to tell you, I wouldn't come out looking like that. And I'm going to end it with my disclaimer, not bragging, I'm just saying. Thank you, Summer.
Oh, absolutely incredible. Arlene, thank you so much for your contribution to this group and just really sharing to everyone here. You know, you really you cut out, like, you make age is just a number, like, that's it. Like, it truly is. And I could only dream that every single person in my family and the people that I loved would take on this life with such enthusiasm. I love you. I appreciate you. I love the love. And, you know, just the contribution that you bring to this group, it's incredible. So thank you for your share tonight. We have 2 more shares. We have 3 more shares. Real quick, guys, we're going to go ahead and Lisa is going to share her Herbalife results. Go ahead, Lisa, unmute yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Lisa. I'm 52 years old. I'm a wife, a mother. Auntie, I love what you said about the weight is attached to what we grow through, because that's exactly what I was thinking about today when I was driving. I started on my plan a year and 2 months ago. I went to put on my favorite jeans and they just didn't fit. I blamed it on hormones. I thought, sorry if you're a guy, but I thought I was going through menopause. I thought I shrank them, but I actually had them for like 5 years, so there's no way that they were shrinking. They just didn't fit. I wasn't taking care of myself. And I was trying to go back to, why I wasn't taking care of myself. If you don't know, I lost my daughter a little over 15 years ago, and it's truly something that I never got over. I would have good days, I'd have bad days, I'd have good times and bad times. When I was feeling good, I looked good. I was taking care of myself. I was doing the right things. I was exercising. When her death slapped me across the face, which it did all the time, I didn't take care of myself. And that's when the weight came back on. And I didn't take care of myself. I wouldn't go exercise. I just wasn't happy. And when I put on those pants and they didn't fit, I was like, damn it, I'm not happy. I have to do something. And I got my nutrition plan. I started my shakes, which sat in my closet literally for a year before I even started them, because I wasn't feeling good about myself. So why start something when you don't feel good about yourself? And I started them, and I started feeling good. And I started to very gradually take control back. It was nice to be in control. I started going to the gym. I started feeling better. I started just taking control, and it was nice to be in control. And so, yeah, I'm down 2.5 dress sizes, and I am super proud of that. But I'm more proud that I got control, and I gave myself the gift of forgiveness and control, and I gave myself the gift. And for that, I'm thankful for Herbalife, because that truly is what helped me get my life back. So thank you. Start, because you don't know what this journey is going to do and where it's going to take you. And that weight that you think is just, I'm eating crappy, and you probably are, like I was, it's definitely attached to something else. So get it. Go for it. Get on your products and just attack whatever comes your way, because it's meant to come your way, and go through it. That's it. Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you, Lise. Sydney, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Sydney. I'm from Fairfax, Virginia, and I have been on the products for almost a year. January 29th was my first shake, which is that picture there on the left, and the picture on the right was 3 months later, my wedding day, and in that time, I lost almost 30 pounds. Long backstory short, I have been on some sort of diet since the age of 12, South Beach, Slim Fast, obsessive calorie counting, you name it, I have probably tried it, done it. I love the nutrition plan because it's so simple to follow, because you're counting your protein. You're not counting calories, points, anything like that. So when I started, I right away noticed that I had more energy, which was kind of funny to me because I've always been pretty upbeat, known as a morning person. So I didn't even really realize that I still had a little bit of fog, like blinders, I guess. I don't know. But that was the first thing I noticed. And the shakes are so good. I'll just say, if you have like a thing for Reese's peanut butter cups, chocolate and peanut cookie is going to hit the spot for you. That's my current kick. I love all the products I've tried. I try to try something new every time. But for me, even bigger than the products, I have had such a support system that's filled with so much love. I fell off my plan over the summer with my newlywed bliss, and September rolled around, and I was feeling all these icky effects from my poor eating. And I had posted on Facebook that I was getting back on the wagon, and I was just lifted up, and, arms were wrapped around me with support, which is just so amazing. I could go on and on and on, but Herbalife was truly a decision that changed my life in so many wonderful ways. So I hope that if you're on this call and thinking about it, do it. You won't regret it. Thanks,
Thank you, Sydney. We are out of time tonight, but I just wanted to, and I was going to have my husband do a share. I don't want to skip over him, but he's up bathing my children. So I'm just very quickly going to say that he jumped on this amazing opportunity to just get healthy for our children. And last year, September, was able to drop 25 pounds really quickly. He would tell you he was never a morning person. And he now gets up at 4:45, 5 days a week, and like thoroughly obsessed with CrossFit. And I can't say that enough. The picture in the middle here is my husband and I pre-children, guys. Pre-children, we thought that was fit. That was pretty good. And it wasn't bad, but we just didn't know what we didn't know. And it's just as simple as that. And we've just been following our nutrition plan for the last year. And then, we have, the bodies that we wanted when we were in our 20s. So super blessed to be on this journey. And if you're on this call tonight, you're one of two people. Either you're interested in getting on the products to achieve a health and wellness goal, or you're already on the products and you wanted to hear more about what we have to offer. So if you have further questions about how to get your products, last little point, we have an amazing new member pack if you aren't yet a member. It's only $34.95. Please ask your sponsor or your coach more details about this, but it's super simple to get healthy these days and make it last. So with that, I'm going to stop the share and just say thank you all for joining us. Arlene, wonderful stories, our short stories. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. Here's to health and wellness in 2017. Let's keep blowing up that weight loss challenge, y'all. 900 pounds down, 2 weeks. Let's go. Bye, guys.